The African bishops have a freshness, and it's a strange word to use, perhaps, an innocence when it comes to their biblical faith. Now, when I say innocence, I mean these are people. We just had Archbishop Ignatius Kayagama, the Archbishop of Jos. 186 of his churches have been torched by Boko Haram. So you're hardly talking about some guy in an ivory tower. You're finding a bishop who's literally mopped up the blood of his people and bandaged their wounds. When he speaks, though, you can see Irenaeus. You can hear Polycarp. You can hear Ignatius of Antioch, not just Ignatius of Jos. And that's how young they are. The church in Africa is where the second and third generation Christians were. And they speak with the heroism and the conviction, and the rest of us sit up and take notice. We in the church in Europe, the church in North America, we suffer sometimes from a lethargy, don't we? Not Africa. And boy, oh boy, can they speak and kind of call us back to the roots of God's revelation. And they're not afraid to do it. And they're not afraid to lead us in an examination of conscience. One of the African bishops today spoke about, be careful in the West. What do you import? Military arms? Contraception? Abortion? We don't need that. We don't want that. That's cultural imperialism. And when they speak with that vigor, wow, the rest of us, you can just see the hall turn around and look and listen. I found them to be very inspirational. The bishops of Africa are prophetic in reminding us that the role of the church is to transform culture, not to be transformed by the culture. They are magnificent in that. And when you look at the churches in their nations, you see that's being done. And I find that very moving. I mean, I'm afraid sometimes we in the West might say, I guess we got to dilute things. I guess we got to capitulate. That's obviously, this teaching's being rejected, and oh my Lord, we're not popular. And the Africans say, well, you know what? We're not supposed to be. What we're supposed to do is propose the truth and invite people by the love and the joy of our lives to embrace that truth. And take it from us, brothers, it works. We know it from the history of the church that it works. We know it from the presence of the church that it works when you look at people in Africa.